What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fat Cracker Homestead. Today we're going to take a look at my Roselle, uh, cranberry hibiscus, Florida cranberry, or Jamaican sorrel. I've already harvested off of it this morning, but I'm going to show you, like, as soon as this flower falls off, you get the calyx there, and then let that calyx plump out a little bit bigger. I'll show you some here in a minute, and then you harvest it off, cut it off the plant when it gets a little bit fatter, and we use that to make tea, jam, syrup. Tonight we're going to make tea and show you how to make tea. But here's my Roselle plants, and they're coming in full buzz. There's buds all over them. If you can look in there and see. Let me get a little bit closer. They've been budding pretty good for the last 2 weeks. I did my first harvest today. All right, now I'll show you our harvest and where I de-seeded. All right, everybody. So there's the calyxes I harvested this morning. Got a nice amount of them. You can see there, I've already de-seeded them. See the hole there and there. But I went through the little ones. I'm going to leave the seeds in because we're just making a tea tonight. So we'll leave the seeds in there. And all you need to do is boil it to make the tea. I'll show you that here in a minute. But I use this little corer here. Put it right up through the bottom. Pop the seed out. And I'm going to take those seeds. I got them over here drying out. Once they turn brown and bust open, there's little seeds in each one. And I'll use them to replant, possibly put some online if people want them. It's not going to be much there, but the way I'm budding in there, I'm going to have quite a few this season because those plants are doing real good right now. All right. We'll be back and we'll be starting to make our tea. We're going to take these calyxes in, wash them up, and get them ready to put in a pot and boil down to make the tea. We'll be back. Okay, everybody, here we are at the stove. We got over a gallon of water in here. It's just slightly over about a gallon in a cup. We're going to add our calyxes to it and bring it to a boil for about 30 to 45 minutes until the calyxes started to change color, and that should be enough for the tea. So there's the water. I'm going ahead and add the calyx. And our calyxes have already been washed and dried. We did a triple rinse, put them in there, fill the pot up with water, soaked them, pulled them out. And then the last rinse, we put a little bit of salt in, switched it around, and then pulled them out and laid them on a pan to dry. All right, so this is my first time doing this, so I'm going by somebody else's. But they said the flavor is tart, so we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. And a cup and a half of sugar. And let that boil in with it for the 30 to 45 minutes. And that's supposed to complement the salt, the tartness, I mean. And we'll stir that around, get it mixed in there. And then, now we got it all stirred up. We'll be back in 30 to 45 minutes to see what it looks like. All right, guys, we're done boiling. It's been 30 to 45 minutes. Now we're going to go in with a strainer and see how they've changed colors of wet light. That's what we were looking for. And if you boil them down further, I'll show you on another video how to make jams and syrups and stuff like that. But you can reduce them down and turn it into a jam and syrup at the same time. But we'll try to get everything we can and discard it in a bowl here, and we'll let it dry out. And then we'll take it out and dump it in the compost pile after it cools for fertilizer. All right, so we're back. We boiled for 30 to 45 minutes, pulled the stuff out, got everything out I can, but now we're going to run it through a filter into the jug to store in. So I'm going to use my ladle to start with to get it down and see how well it goes into that jug. If not, I might have to change up to a bowl. Let that go, let it soak down through there. And this is going to be a slow process if you look at it. But we don't want any other stuff in there. We just want the liquid, and that's the tea. So we'll put that one more spoon in there, and then I'll cut away until I get it all in the jar. We'll come back to it and do a finish to the video, test it, taste it, see how it tastes. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. Finally finished eating dinner, got my tea, let it cool down a little bit. The sorrel tea or the hibiscus tea. Fix me a nice little glass here. That's it right there, that red color. Looks pretty good. And well, my wife tried it, said it needed more sugar, so we added about another half cup of brown sugar to it instead of regular sugar. So I'm gonna give it a taste, see how it turns out. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. That's supposed to help all kinds of stuff. Loaded with vitamin C. It's supposed to help with blood pressure, keep your blood pressure regulated. I'm currently on blood pressure medicine. I took my blood pressure tonight. I'm starting drinking this and see what happens. I'll test it for a week and see how it turns out. If it keeps my blood pressure regulated and I can come off the medicine, that's what I'm shooting for. Along with the video, I'm going to add some photos of my little helper helping me pick the calyxes off the plant today. And it brought something to my mind I wanted to share with everybody. If you got young kids or kids, try to get them involved outside with you. Because the little guy that helped me today, he's adopted. It is a whole big situation, but he's part of our family. We adopted him just last month. But I made a mistake with my older ones. I didn't get them out involved. And when I started doing this homesteading and actually being serious about it, it's hard for me to get any help from them. I have to force them the most. I got to tell them every night that I give them each a chore. I got to tell them every night to do it. Feed, water the chickens, feed, water the rabbits. And any other work, it's like pulling teeth to get them out. They'd rather be on video games, cell phones, watching movies, sleeping, typical teenage stuff. I made that mistake. So I'm going to try with this little guy, get him out there, get him more involved. And I'm still going to force my older ones out to help too, even though it makes them mad. But we're going to need everybody to know how to take care of themselves and grow their own food and grow their own medicine and grow everything. Because we can't rely on grocery stores. We can't rely on our government. We can't rely on everybody else. We got to be able to take care of ourselves if stuff hits the fan. Sorry to drag it on. I normally finish up the video and get off, but that hit me deep today thinking about it. But I want to thank everybody for watching. And remember, if you ain't trying, you ain't making it, bud. Y'all have a good weekend and have a good week. See y'all next week, guys.